Hello, everyone. This is John Breland with Trading with Confidence, and I want to talk about Ethereum. We've had quite a move up on Ethereum, and on my chart, I'm showing Ethereum and volume and the stochastics RSI and the surge oscillator, and I'm seeing a sell signal on the surge, and we have the stochastics RSI uh, at a high. It's been staying at a high for a while here. It doesn't typically stay at a high for too long. We had that same condition right over here, and that condition right over here. And anyway, so with this pattern 2 here, which is a double divergence, a divergence on the back side right here, a divergence on the front side market. This is a very common um, signal to indicate that the market's going to be turning around. And the target that I am seeing is somewhere down here for now. Let me get my horizontal line here. Somewhere in this area. So possibly it'll take out this entire a second, maybe call it a third wave. So as we can see from history, I'll call this a secondary bullish wave here. These secondary waves tend to get taken out fully. For example, if you look at this, there's the first and here's the second, and that got taken out down here. Here's a bearish wave here that got taken out mostly here. This entire wave got taken out. This last wave here got taken out. This particular wave got taken out. So it's very likely that we're going to see this area get taken out down to here or somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. I mean, I can't tell you where it's actually going to go, but I think it's going to go somewhere around this area. And then I think we have another possibility to buy down in here. And the reason for that, so this daily chart is only can show what's going to happen in a very short period of time. Like for example, right here, I saw a buy because we had a back divergence. We had a pattern 2, I should say, right here and here with the stochastic cross. So I bought down here, but I unfortunately got out too soon and missed this move. And they say traders lose sleep. Well, in my case, I was losing sleep because I missed this whole move, and I was not very happy about it. But I did make profit, and I did buy at the turnaround here. I bought Sandbox and Mana here and made some profit here. So I had 2 profitable trades, but I could have gotten a lot more out of this. Anyway, that's okay. I'm going to keep watching and keep learning. But I did definitely see a potential short up here. And let's take a look at the 3-day to see what's going on with the 3-day, because different time periods are going to show a little bit different picture. So what we have on the 3-day is again, the stochastic is high. So that's indicating also that we're near the end of a trend. And we're seeing that if only front divergence existing on the 3-day. So it's very possible that we don't have a back divergence here yet. Typically the end of trend conditions are where there's a back divergence and a front divergence. But we only have the front divergence right now. So what I'm expecting, in order to achieve a back divergence, then a front divergence, the market has to move down like this. And then that'll create the back divergence, and when it moves back up again for another shot at it, it'll create the final front divergence, and then we'll have a much more stronger indication that we're going to be heading down. So if you look at a much bigger picture of what the market is doing, you can see from this time period to this time period. Let's see how long this is here. This is the time period where there was a lot of bearishness, obviously. So let's take this time period and move it over here. And as you can see, we're very close to the same amount of time in this pullback. So if it were a very strong bullish market, then this would have gone up like this. But what we actually just achieved was only about a third of this bear here. So I am thinking that we could see something like this, or whenever it does happen, to continue like um, a continuance down. So right now there is a high sense of bullishness in the market, um, and it may happen, but and these signals only see so far into the future. That's for sure. They only see so far into the future. I cannot tell what's going to be happening here. Unless, of course, I go to a much larger time frame, and the much larger time frame is also supporting um, a back then here's a back then front happening. So this isn't complete yet. So, and we also have a high on the stochastic here. So this isn't complete. We don't know if this is going to shoot up higher here. If it shoots up higher, then I think we got more move up. But as it stands right now, I'm it appears to be developing a pattern 2 signal down, which supports the idea that we could be seeing some more down movement on Ethereum here. I can really, again, I really cannot say how far. I can only This system only tells you the time of when things will start to happen, and that's why it's good for trading, because you can get in at the right points and just take the market for what it'll give you. But again, it's very hard to know what it's actually going to give you, right? But you can know that when you get in, at least you'll be getting in at a good area, a much more safe area. So we have to remember that the market is a lot like a rubber band. And as you can see here, as the market shoots up, it snaps back. It's constantly doing this kind of thing. So when you see a large move here, like up like this, more likely it's going to snap back than it's going to continue up. So the sentiment right now, again, is very, very bullish, and that's another indication. I mean, I heard an influencer um, the other day, and he was describing his, how much money he has, what his portfolio, how his portfolio is partitioned, right? How much of each particular crypto he has, and the value of it. And the last time I was doing the same thing with my portfolio, I was at a top. There's something psychological going on when you start to have a lot of confidence and you start to brag. That's an indication of some kind of top. And after hearing it, I'm thinking, gosh, this person is very unwise to be saying this kind of thing, because I know from my own experience that whenever I start counting my profits, that's when it just goes sour. So yeah. So anyway, I would like to have the market move up. Since I'm spot trading, I'm only buying. I'm not really selling, and it's just a waste of my time when it's moving down. but I still do think that we have a potential buy setup, kind of a pullback buy setup or something. We can make a little bit of profit here. But overall, in the long term, I'm thinking this, as what this is telling me is that I think we should be going down, having another down experience here on Ethereum and most alts and even Bitcoin. So I could be wrong. I hate to hate to be wrong and give wrong advice, but I know in the past, for example, I predicted that Bitcoin ought to go down to 20K, and I was right in here, and I said there's no reason to be buying down in here, but it just hadn't reached the bottom. But I was saying there's no reason to be buying down here. I think Bitcoin ought to shoot down and go to 20K. The thing is that after I said that, as the market developed and slowed down here, I saw a signal to buy. So I changed my mind and I bought and I made a profit here. So the signals are basically what I rely on as to what I need, what I do when I trade. So I found that coming up, you know, uh, predicting a price is just doesn't work very well. I mean, a lot of people predict prices and they're just wrong, wrong, wrong. So I can't predict a price. I can just tell you what I'm seeing in the immediate future, what could happen, a particular scenario, but definitely it should not be. I can't guarantee it's going to go down here, but I can tell you that we're likely going to be heading for a pullback because of all the things that I've mentioned. Okay, so and you can trade those things if you have like a futures account, you can trade short, but um, I don't have one yet. But anyway, um, that's pretty much all I have right now. Um, we're starting to see a little bit of a red candle here. It's definitely slowing down. Um, I'll be looking for a buy after this gets taken out. I think at some level, maybe down in here, this this line here. Anyway, that's all I have, and I wish you all the best in your trading. Thank you. Bye.